is VanCam. This is VanCam you waited for. Nice one, Steve. Get us a foot long meatball. The works. Nice one, mate. Watch the bus, Steve. It'll be all right. It's Steve. We don't call him the cat for no other reason, man. He's always cheating deaf. Punctured bicycle on a hillside desolate. Oh yeah, I am Kev Ashford and you are very, very, very welcome to this week's edition of the not world famous Man United VanCam. Yes, it has been a very, very strange week as a Man United fan. I say strange and without the risk of sounding bitter. What Liverpool and Tottenham have done in the Champions League. Jesus Christ, man, yes, it's pissed me off. It's pissed me off, but at the same time, it's not often I would give Liverpool credit. If I had a hat on, I might take it off, but I haven't got one on, so I'm not taking it off. But that was pretty goddamn impressive. Very impressive. And if anything, as a United fan, you're sort of looking at it and thinking, that's what we used to do. If we were 3-0 down against Barcelona, coming to Old Trafford, we would be thinking, we've got a chance here. We get an early goal. You know, under Sir Alex Ferguson, how many early goals did we used to get and keep on attacking them? Yet this year, we lose 1-0 at Old Trafford and we're going to the new camp thinking, nah, it's game over, game over. And that's a sad reality of how things are at Manchester United at the minute. I know Alan the Cat, the Liverpool fan, will be in here laughing his absolute cock off. Yeah, well, enjoy it. You've not won it yet. Remember, you did this last season. You thought all you had to do was turn up and play Real Madrid. Look what happened then. See, I'm clutching at straws. That's exactly what I'm doing. I want to thank a few people very quickly and get this one out the way. Super chats last week. Thanks for the contributions that go towards VanCam and the uprunning and keep of this superb channel. Dave Birtwhistle said, I'm off to smash an egg. That was obviously in relation to Eric Cantona and that bizarre video of a cock smashing an egg. James Arnold said Ed needs to resign and take the crap with him. Not a chance that Ed Woodward is going to resign, and not a chance that the Glazers are going to get rid of him, because Ed is basically their puppet. He pulls the strings, pulls the money in. They're not asked what's going on the pitch. Something we will be getting into as well is this hashtag. Yeah, hashtag Unfollow United. What's all that about? I'll be having a look at that in a bit. Is it a sign of social media and the modern day football fan? Is this really what we become? Hashtag unfollow Man United. And Sion Jones, basically, he's a mighty man. Fires £5 in the pot, just gives me a thumbs up. Doesn't even ask a question or anything. I am here, mate. If you're going to put money like that in and you've got a problem, I can help you solve it. This week we've got a transfer exclusive. Well, I've just read Sky Sports earlier, but I'll bring that to you. We will do CockStroker of the week, and as always, we will end with your comments. So we might as well just get straight into this transfer exclusive, haven't we? We'll look into it anyway quickly, and if you didn't know, I will deliver the news to you. And if a double-decker bus. You are all right, though. Welcome to the transfer cab here on VanCam. So the breaking news is that Manchester United are close to agreeing a £15 million fee for Swansea City winger Daniel James. A lot of people will be going, who the hell is he? But he is very, very highly thought of in the Welsh camp, and this is where Ryan Giggs comes in. Apparently Ryan Giggs has gone to the Manchester United hierarchy, check me out with these big words, and basically said sign this young lad. He's only 21, he has bags of potential and bags of pace. For me, this is where Man United are going back to the old model, which we need to get to. Let's not go for an Alexis Sanchez, an ego, someone who's going to down tools, somebody who's getting paid £350,000 an hour, you know, all this shit. Love's lost. The love is lost. Was there any love? I don't know. But James basically is potential, and this is the same kind of potential that Rooney, Ronaldo had. We're getting back to buying players that have got this potential that we can actually develop, and as a United fan, I'm willing to wait a few years to see it. This lad could be at United 10, 15 years maybe, and that's what we want. We want people that are going to buy into the club, they know what the history's about, but ultimately they've got bags of potential that they can fulfill and realise at Manchester United. If this transfer does go through, obviously we've got a lot to thank Ryan Giggs for. Ryan Giggs on the side is going, yeah, this lad's got it. United, you need to sign him up. And £15 million in today's market, I mean, what is that? What is that? We paid 27 million for Marwan Fellaini, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, I'm down with this one. And that, my friends, is the breaking news. And that was your dose of transfer news from the Transfer Cab here on VanCam. Daniel James to Manchester United, obviously not sealed, but United are definitely stealing a march on their rivals, because there are other clubs that's said to be interested in the talented Swansea winger. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe you're thinking, Kev, I'm a bit underwhelmed by this potential transfer. Or maybe you're thinking, you can see the bigger picture and think, yeah, I can see what Solskjaer's trying to do here. The only way I will know what you're thinking is if you leave a comment. So get doing that, and we'll probably look at a few of them next week, probably at the stage when he probably decides that he's going to Liverpool or Man City, and we're all like, for fuck's sake. Anyway, next we're going to go into the Big VanCam debate. Earlier I did mention a hashtag that's going round, Unfollow Man United. What's all that about? Well, we're going to find out right now, because we're going to get straight into the Big VanCam debate. It's on the Unfollow Man United hashtag, and we will have a look at last week's poll, which was on Rio Ferdinand becoming Manchester United technical director or like shop assistant in the mega store. I don't know what it was, but we'll find out your thoughts on it. And the poll, did you want Rio as technical shop director, whatever it was? Yeah, let's get into it. This, my friends, it's the Big VanCam debate. The Big VanCam debate. This is the Big VanCam debate. Last week it was on Rio Ferdinand and the news that Manchester United were looking at bringing him in as technical director. Now, this was something that I stated last week I wasn't overly impressed with. I think it's another move by Woodward to get somebody in who has obviously links to the club that fans would not be opposed to. But I can bring the poll from last week, which I asked you, simple yes or a no. What are your thoughts? Did you want Rio Ferdinand in this role at the club? The first, it's the first person ever to take up this role. Should it be given to Rio Ferdinand, or should we be looking at somebody like Edwin van der Sar, further afield, somebody with more experience? 80% of the vote said, suspense is killing me. They didn't say that. No. Basically, 80% of the VanCam community said no. They didn't want Rio Ferdinand, which is nothing against Rio Ferdinand. Fair enough for him throwing his hat in the ring and that. But we're basically, I think the comments in the comment section last week were more or less saying, let's go for somebody a bit more experienced. 20% are obviously saying, no, just give it Rio. I don't give an absolute shit about it. Well, they give a shit about it. Yeah. Anyway, this week we are looking at this hashtag. It's hashtag Unfollow Man United. If you're not down with the kids like I am on the old social media thing, you basically unfollow Man United means to click a button to unfollow the social media account on Twitter. Yeah, we've seen it all. Apparently this is a movement, and Man United have said to have lost 10,000 followers maybe over a couple of days. Let's put this into context, man. Man United have got 19.2 million followers on Twitter. That's just Twitter. That's without going on Facebook, Instagram and all that. So yeah, if you're going to take this moral kind of high ground and I'm gonna distance myself from it, then do that. Unfollow all that shit. I get it, Man United are constantly firing things into your timeline on Twitter. Melita, the new coffee partner, Sadie's dildos, the new dildo partner, you know, all that kind of horse shit. And you don't want to see it. You want to see things about the club, write-ups, videos, all that kind of nonsense. You don't want to be attacked on a daily basis with all this shit. But this is Manchester United. And for me personally, call me naive, call me a bit negative, but I don't see what unfollowing a social media account is going to do. It's not going to drive the Glazers out. It's not going to drive Ed Woodward out. You know, they're the ones that are laughing. Man United are a cash cow to the Glazers, and they're going to stay here as long as the milk keeps running out of that udder. They're going to lap up every single drop of it until the pot does run dry, and that's maybe at the point when they'll look at selling up. Maybe this movement, you know, what are your thoughts on it? Do you actually think, or am I just going mad here, that unfollowing Man United on social media is going to make a big difference? Maybe you're going to go, Kev, it will make a huge difference. The big thing, and a load of mates of mine made the sacrifice when the Glazers took over, said they will never step inside Old Trafford again. They give up the season ticket. To me, that was a massive thing. I'm thinking, this will hit the Glazers in the pocket. But no, it won't. Because if you give up your season ticket, there's somebody on a waiting list ready to take that ticket because it's Manchester United. Even if the tickets were on open sale, you'd have day trippers, people just, you know, turning up thinking, yeah, I'll go and watch United. I'm here for the weekend. And that's how it works because United are such a big pull. And it's not just Manchester. We're talking worldwide. You know, is everybody in China, Australia, America going to unfollow Man United? I can't see it, man. And that's the thing with me, is this is a movement. It's a bit like the green and gold, which was a great campaign against the Glazers. Get the old scarves out, the green and gold. It was a visual protest. It made the news, people seeing it. The Glazers are still there. That was years ago when United were doing that. You know, how do you hit them in the pocket? Don't buy the gear that they're promoting. Don't buy the stuff that the sponsors are putting out. I remember Vodafone. United used to be sponsored by Vodafone on the shirt. United fans, the Red Army, whatever, the Men in Black, were storming into the Vodafone shops in Market Street, you know, in Manchester, and trashing the shops, singing United songs, Glazers out. And very soon after that, Vodafone, which it was the biggest deal at the time, shirt sponsor deal, decided, nah, we're not having this, and actually pulled the plug something like a year early to get out of it because United fans were not, you know, buying into Vodafone and that. It harmed their product, so they got out of it. I've never seen that before. So the big question this week is this unfollow Man United movement, will it make a difference? It's a simple yes or a no. Get voting up here, click on the I. I'm interested to know your thoughts. Honestly, leave it in the comment section. I'll read some of these out this week. Will the hashtag unfollow Man United thing make a difference? Is it going to drive the Glazers out? Is it going to drive Ed Woodward out? Or is it going to make them realise? Honestly, I don't know what you think. So get commenting and let me know. There is no sitting up on that fence. Why the hell would you want to sit up there? You will look like a complete and utter idiot. Yeah. Get commenting, make sure you cast your vote and let me know what you are thinking. I'll be back next week and we'll find out what the VanCam community are thinking as regards to the hashtag unfollow Man United movement. Let's find out. Well, we'll find out next week, you know what I mean.
The Big VanCam Debate.
There we go with a heated Big VanCam Debate this week. Make sure that you get involved. I want to know your comments on this. Will hashtag unfollow Man United make any difference to the fact that the Glazers and Ed Woodward just sat on their kind of throne, looking down on us, just laughing at us? Will it make a difference? Maybe you think it will, and I'd be really interested to hear people say, Kev, you could not be as far off the mark as you have ever been. You are wrong, and I am never wrong. Everybody knows that Kev is not wrong. Never wrong, am I? Yeah, anyway, next, let's fly into a thing that we all know as CockStroker of the week. There's loads of them out there. Somebody in the comment section even commented last week and said, Klopp Stroker of the week. And look, we'll have to wait until they lose the final, and then he'll come out with some comment that the grass was too, he's not Scottish, the grass was too green, the sky was too blue, you know, and all that shit. And then we can fire him in as CockStroker of the week. Might rename it anyway. Here we go with CockStroker of the week.
The CockStroker of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is CockStroker of the week. Strap yourself in as we ride this road of cockstrokers, coming in at number 5. Number 5 this week, and thanks to Dave Birtwhistle for bringing this to my attention, it is Marcus Rojo, who posted a picture on social media. He's decided to bring, you know, probably breakfast in bed to his woman. You know, you stay in there, love. You know, you've been flat out all week shopping and stuff and spending my money. You just lie in that bed and I'll bring you some toast. Marcus Rojo brought this to her. Cheeky twastard. I mean, God, man, is there anything this man can actually do? He certainly can't tackle. He's not that great at football. And then he racks up with this. I'd be like, what is this horse shit? Burnt black toast. Down with that kind of shit. Number 4 this week is Ashley Young against Huddersfield. That fantastic and epic 1-1 draw against a team already relegated, set all kinds of records for being absolutely shit. We took a point, gotta be happy with it, haven't you? Anyway, Ashley Young, the ball's coming over to him and he thinks, I'll get a bit of a flick on. Only if he didn't have a 50p head, he goes up for the ball, tries to wed it, and it spins in the opposite direction. And this from somebody who got a year's extension at Manchester United. Number 3 this week goes to 3 different people, but all guilty of the same thing. Manchester City took a giant stride to achieving back-to-back Premier League titles. Pains me to say this shit, but Vincent Kompany scored an absolute screamer. Wasn't as good as Scholes' against Barcelona in 2008, so don't be getting too excited, all you blue noses. But it was a fantastic goal. It's an edgy game. They had to win it. Yes, there's tension, but who decides to leave the match? Now, it's debatable. He could have been going to the toilet, but still, you hold it in because you've just missed Vincent Kompany scoring an absolute wonder strike.
Michael, what a great view this will be of it. You'll see how he hits across it and it moves away.
Number 2 this week goes to, who's it go to? It goes to these shower wankers. These are Ajax fans watching in a bar, and for some bizarre reason, I mean, this goes in to modern day football fuckery. Goes in with half and half scarves, goal line celebration music. Who goes to a boozer, watches a match, and then counts down the last 10 seconds of a game? Well, do you know what? The Ajax fans who actually decided to do this, you deserved Lucas Moura scoring in the final seconds of that match. And the number 1 cockstroker of the week who takes home this week's award, I believe to be very worthy of it. Just following on from that Lucas Moura goal and them dickhead Ajax fans, but it's been a horrible week, hasn't it? We've seen Liverpool come back, Tottenham, even Chelsea and Arsenal have made the Europa League Cup final. And what are we all looking forward to? God knows. A summer holiday, that's what I'm looking forward to. Rake a beer and all that. But anyway, number 1 this week, like I said, in a week where Liverpool and Tottenham's youngsters have marched them and got themselves into the position of a Champions League final. What is one of our so-called kids doing, eh? What's he up to? Yes, Jesse Lingard, number 1 cockstroke of the week, basically for recording and putting out this absolute shittery. Yeah, this will be funny. I'll put it out on my social media. I'll get loads of laughing emojis. No, you won't. United are an absolute joke at the minute, yeah? Fans aren't happy. I'm not happy. So the last thing I need to be seeing is Jesse Lingard beating the shit out of some plastic kind of piece of plastic, innit? So number 1 this week is Jesse Lingard. Pains me to say that.
CockStroker of the week.
There you go with CockStroker of the week. 3 of the 5 nominations this week were Manchester United players. And people still beat me with that brush saying, Kev, you wear red tinted specs. Well, open your eyes up, sunshine. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, next we are going to end with your comments. It's a chance for you shower wankers to have your say. So please make sure you leave a comment on this video. And for Christ's sake, unless you want me to hunt you down and beat you repeatedly with a dildo, please finger that like button. Here we go. Comments of the week, I was going to say. Your comments. Right, we're into the final furlong. This is your comments, and before I start, let me just say thank you very much. I did drop it in. I was promoting myself, my little VanCam shop online. Loads of people went in last week and purchased items. Thank you very much. Loads got in touch, people saying, I'll send you a picture and that. I'm grateful of that, I really am. What I will say is people are saying, might be saying, Kev, you're selling out. It's all about selling gear and that. My point on this is people like Sion Jones and that who make contributions in the super chat that go towards the upkeep of the channel. That's all well, and honestly, I'm blown away by all that. What I am doing now is the merchandise that you can view. The link will be in the description. You might be able to find it up here as well. It is bottom line, and literally it's like £1 I make on a t-shirt. You can check out anybody else's. They're charging 20 odd quid, so they're making about £10-11 a t-shirt. I just want to get my t-shirts out there. So it's like somebody coming up to me like, Sion Jones, here you go Kev, here's a tenner. I'd like to say, well, do you know what, Sion? Here's a t-shirt. A cheeky twisted t-shirt. Somebody purchased one the other day, Alex Rudd. You are the first, so you'll go down in VanCam history. Without further ado, and with the sales pitch to one side, promoting myself, Nicky sarcastic bastard Collis said, oh, this was on the back of the Liverpool fan pushing the Barcelona fan into, oh, what a song. Pushing the Barcelona fan into the fountain in Barcelona. He said, Barcelona ultras planning on Liverpool fans in the return leg by going around pushing locals into job centres. Loving that one. Imagine that. Go on, get in there. No, I'd love to go in. I just can't for medical reasons. Not medical reasons. It's because you had a scouser. My mate, Robert Ingram, said, if I buy a dog, I definitely will name it Kevin. Good name, yeah. Nigel VC. Nigel VAC. You know, you get the script. I can see an Oscar or BAFTA coming your way, Kev. Method acting at its best. I did actually reply to that and say, is that a compliment? And never reply. What is method acting? Am I now a method actor? Leon Huggins said, is it bad I miss Fellaini Watch? Leon, I don't think you're the only one. To be honest, I actually miss it. I might as well open up here whilst I'm on VanCam. I do miss doing Fellaini Watch. I don't miss all the shit, you know, when he's interfering with results and we're the laughing stock and that. I'm glad to have rid of him for that. But at the same time, I'm contradicting myself because basically all the material for Fellaini Watch come from the man himself. We will have to get into Fellaini Watch again to see what's been going on in China. I've not been keeping an eye on him now that he's gone. But yeah, I mean, often I will sit here and I just think about the good times. I mean, what was he doing, the bushy-head tit? Old Fart said, sell Pogba, sell De Gea, and bring back the great and mighty Marouane Fellaini and build a team around him. I tell you something. Sarcasm. That's what that is. Is there a doctor in the house? There is. Dr. Chunky Biscuit said, drop your missus off round here, please, Kev. Time for a proper portion. Hashtag swing. You cheeky twastard. You leave my missus out of this, doctor. I don't care if you're a doctor. Chunky Biscuit. Time for a proper portion. What kind of shit is that about? I tell you what. And Kevin Keegan style this. What you need to do, Dr. Chunky Biscuit, is get yourself into the VanCam shop and get yourself a cheeky twisted t-shirt. Just drop it in. The main man, David Conreen, said, Kev, absolute quality as usual, mate. This is on last week's VanCam, of course. And I've just spent nearly £20 on a Man United VanCam mug. I'm not sure if I told you about that, but you can get into the shop and get yourself a Man United VanCam mug. He's also said, which makes it the most expensive mug in all history. Do you know what, Conreen? There was actually a mistake with the prices, so you've actually paid well over the odds. If I ever meet you, mate, I will refund you, but they are now at the great price of £11.95, I do believe, if I'm not wrong. But just getting the hang of this shop shit anyway. But he said, I hope you can find the time at least to sign it before it's sent to mine, as it'll be on one way to stop me drinking brews out of it. Otherwise, it'll be happily advertising VanCam styling and profiling. Regards, the Raver with Insure Red. Thank you very much for that, and anybody else that's done that. But I can only apologise for you paying over the odds. So if you want to get back in there and get another one, you get the gist of it. Adrian Smith got in touch on the old Twitter. Said, real reason Kev started new VanCam merchandise range. And it's a picture of Schofield. You cheeky bastard. The man's got grey hair, for Christ's sake. And at the bottom, he's mocked up this little picture. It said, what? No beer tokens. And it's Schofield, like, looking at his screen. So he's trying to say I'm Schofield, looking at my screen because there's no super chat donations gone in. It's not all about that, mate. It's about putting smiles on people's faces. You cheeky bastard. Get yourself a cheeky twisted t-shirt from the shop if you want. And the last comment of the day to be read out is the Withenshaw Raver. Again, he's getting the limelight today. This is your show. It's all about you lot. Of course it is. He said, I'm really sorry about this, Kev, but I've not done a lookalike for a while. And I need a cheeky bastard. Loving you in your retro style United kits. I'd put your hair back up, as that style doesn't work, mate. Regards, Raver. Twisted! How dare you? How very dare you, Conreen? I had great time for you. Do you know what? I'm happy you paid a couple of £1 over the odds for your VanCam mug. I hope it breaks on you when you pour hot water in it. I hope it's one of them cheap ones and it smashes into bits, but hopefully I hope that nobody gets hurt by it. How dare you, Peter Bastard Beardsley? Look at the size of his chin, man. You could land an Emirates A380 Airbus on that. 2 of them. You could land 2 of them on it. Massive chin. I've not got a massive chin, and I certainly do not look like Peter Bastard Beardsley. You cheeky twisted. Get yourself in the ship. Yeah, dropping it in. Honestly, you guys, you crack me up. You're gonna, I literally will crack up one of these days. Right, I will be back next week because we've got a recap on this terrible season. See, I was going to say where we finish. We know where we're finishing, but we're going to have a good idea. If it's City, if it's Liverpool, for Christ's sake, who are Premier League champions. You can follow me on all the usual social media shits up there, and if not, there's a pre-recorded bit which will tell you everything you need to know. Thank you very much to everyone that gets in touch. If you've got a nomination for CockStroker of the Week, make sure you send it in. Thanks to all the regulars. It's great if you're watching it live on the premiere, and fair play, fantastic stuff to you and all that. Have a great weekend. This weekend is Man United against Cardiff at Old Trafford. It's an absolute nothing game, but Ollie is starting to build for the future. It's going to take time. Won't be done overnight, won't be done over one transfer window. We need to start getting our heads around that and prepare yourself for one of the most underwhelming Come On Uniteds, because what is the point of me roaring and getting excited about a nothing game after what has been pretty much a horrendous season? Drink in moderation, take care of yourselves, work hard, be nice to others, and just, yeah, see you later anyway. Come on, United! Let your love keep on lifting me higher and higher. Nice one for watching the video. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed to VanCam. You can follow me on all the usual social media platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Plenty of Fish. So make sure you give me a follow. Nice one if you dropped a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. This is VanCam. Nice one.